What's up everyone, it's with Azrael again, back with another video. And today I want to speak about a very prominent athlete from Jamaica, great sprinter, phenomenal talent, and that is Bouwahjgie Nkrumie of Jamaica. And I just want to talk about how he really stepped up in terms of his performance during the champs days, the boys and girls champs days, when he was running for Kingston College, and how well he performed. Bouwahjgie Nkrumie to me is a very talented athlete. He's just a natural talent. When it comes to the technical aspect of his running, his drive phase is the most powerful part of his race. His drive phase, like the first 50, 60, is the most powerful part of his race. One of the issues that I find with his technique is the fact that he's always leaning back. Leaning back, sometimes looking around too much. But he's a very talented athlete. And the year when he ran 9.99 seconds to win that 100 meter at champs and break the record at champs, it's like I did not want him to do any more competition in that same season, because I believe if you're such a young athlete and you run that fast, maybe you should rest for the rest of the season, because I don't think he had nothing else to prove for the rest of the season. And so when I saw him going to Carifta like a week or two after champs, after running 9.99, after dipping below 10 seconds for the first time ever, I was a bit surprised. I did not want him to go to Carifta, because the truth is he represented the country already at the highest junior level. So going to the Carifta games to me was not of great importance for him. You know what I mean? So I didn't think that it was necessary for him to run at the Carifta games. A week or two after the boys and girls championships. I really didn't think it was a smart thing for his team to do. But he went, and that's where he got injured. And we see now how difficult it is for an athlete to transition, especially when they get a major injury during their high school career. And so we can see now it is a difficult transition for him. But I still believe that he's going to do extremely well. Don't get it twisted, guys. I believe that Nkrumie is going to be one of Jamaica's top sprinters, in the next year or two, right? But what I'm saying is, it just goes to show you that some of the times the athletes really need to rest and recover, and we should take that we should make sure that we take those things into considerations. As I believe the coaches should not have let him run at the Carifta games, right? Because he had nothing else to prove that season. All he needed to do was to rest and transition to his professional stage. And so because it is very hard to transition, with the switching of the program, athletes training 2 to 3 times daily. The professional training and high school training is 2 different type of training. It's very difficult. It requires a lot more strength and conditioning training, a lot more time in the gym. So him running that in high school goes to show that, listen, if he goes into the professional league as a rested athlete, then he can do wonders, right? So I didn't believe that they should have let him run at Carifta. That was the issue that I had. Should not have run at Carifta. But anyways, it is really good to see him starting to slowly come back. You know, he hasn't run the time that he ran in high school as yet, but he's slowly coming back with some low 10s, 10-1s. So he's coming back, right? With some low 10s, some 10-0, 10-1s. He's coming back. You can see it. You can see the progress. And I'm so happy that he made it to the senior championship final. The thing is, I want them to bring him to the world championships. If it even, he does not have to run. Bring him as a reserve for the relay to let him have that experience, because I believe that will build his confidence, because he made the final for the men's 100 meter at the national championship. So I think that they could take him, if they can find a space, they can take him, and you know, that will give him an experience that he would want again and would work harder. You know, it would help build his confidence. You guys can correct me if I'm wrong, but you know, Bouwahjgie Nkrumie is an athlete that I admire. His uniqueness and his meekness. He's a very humble person. I've met him. I've spoke to him before, encouraged him before. Very humble person. Him and Oblique Civil are two genuine individuals. Oblique Civil and Bouwahjgie, two genuine individuals. So them being at the same club is also a good thing. And I believe that Oblique is encouraging him also. So I want to see Bouwahjgie Nkrumie make it. I want to see the best for him. And I believe that he's going to be the next big thing. Glenn Mills is just slowly taking his time, working on him, because even Nkrumie said it himself that the training is very hard. It's very hard, and you know, he's transitioning slowly. He's transitioning, and he will transition. Remember, I tell you, remember it right here. Nkrumie will be an athlete that is gonna be in the spotlight come 2027, 2028. We will see a lot more from him. He's still young, he's talented, and he's willing and able to put in the work. So just want to see the best from him, and I really hope they take him. If the J3 sees this video, I hope they can you know, understand my point of view and take him to the games. Just take, it does not have to do anything. I just want that young man to get the experience of making a world championship senior team. A world championship senior team. And I think that is going to motivate him greatly. So watch out for Bouwahjgie Nkrumie. He's the next big thing. You heard it here. Peace. Remember to like, comment, share, and subscribe to Witters World. Let's get it.